Mula gang, they saying this 14-year-old literally blew a lady head off with an AR-15 because she crashed into him. Do your homework on that.
FBI, open up!
I'm just saying, we finna get into the whole story. Shout out to Law and Crime Network.
14 years old when he shoots and kills a mother after a minor fender bender.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna cut your seatbelt, okay?
That's crazy, gang.
I'm Officer Lipper with the Denver Police Department.
Is she already unalive right there?
Hours after shooting her in cold blood, he cries to his own mother at the police station.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Stop. Today's case takes us to Denver, Colorado, where on February 20th,
it's always the West Coast, bro.
Pamela Cabriale.
It's always the West Coast. It's something in that water over there, in the air, bro. Y'all, it's crazy over there, gang. This is why I left LA. It's always the West Coast.
This was on her way home from dinner with a friend. According to local TV station KUSA, Pamela's family says she was extremely giving, passionate, and loving. They describe her as a social butterfly who was always there if you needed her. Pamela worked as a real estate agent, and she was also a mother to her 6-year-old son, Leo.
Real estate agent. 6-year-old son. Don't got a mama no more because of a small accident.
Hope you enjoy.
In pictures and in videos, Pamela seems happy and
crazy,
full of
bro.
life.
It's sad,
but all
bro.
of that changed 4 years ago this month. Pamela was behind the wheel of her Range Rover, driving along Interstate 25 that goes right through Denver. When she stopped at a red light at an intersection of I-25 and Colfax, shots rang out. We now know the person shooting was then 14-year-old Remy Cordova. Cordova was in the passenger seat of another car that was driven by this guy named Nishan Johnson. Cordova had thought that the car had been tapped by Pamela's in a small fender bender.
He thought that the car had been tapped by... What does that mean? If somebody hit your car, bro, you know somebody hit your car, folks. Like, what do you mean he thought he got tapped?
And according to court docs, he said, quote, "Can I bust on them?" Johnson then replied, "Do what you gotta do."
What are we talking about right now, bro? I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did? So you asked first of all, you asked another nigga for permission. Can I bust on them? It's 2 females in the car, bro. This what I be telling y'all. Everybody be looking for they moment of fame. Everybody be looking for they gangster moment. Oh yeah, I'm finna do this right here. Then when I go back to the hood, they gonna be like, oh yeah, he crazy. He crazy. Don't mess with him. He crazy. You stupid.
That's on you. According to KUSA, Cordova got out of the car with an AR-15. That's on you. According to KUSA, Cordova got out of the car with an AR-15 and fired 15 to 20 shots into Pamela's Range Rover. Witnesses on the scene say at first they didn't even know what was happening.
Then I heard pop, 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 pop.
15?
And at first it didn't register what was happening until the cars in the 2 lanes next to me started going. And then I realized I said, oh shit, something's happening, and I ducked down and several more happened. And I pulled next to the car, barely got a glance. It looked as though the window was either rolled down or shot out, but I believe that the window was out. I didn't look at the windshield or see inside the vehicle. And then the car that was in front of them sped off. I went behind them, but pretty far back because they went pretty quickly, and got off on Federal. So they went straight and I got off on Federal, and I didn't obviously see what occurred because the car was obstructing my view. So I didn't know at the time if the shots came from the car in front inside the vehicle.
Right.
But that's what I saw.
That's Jaden Aarons, who was
insane.
driving home from an appointment at the time of the shooting.
She was going
You
home.
said
She
you
just
heard
saw it.
multiple pops. You went pop, pop, pop,
Yeah.
pop. How many of those do you think you heard the first time?
I'm
In your
gonna
estimation.
call it 5 to 7, perhaps.
Okay, and then you said you ducked down and heard several more pops. How many more do you think you heard?
3.
Okay.
They said that
And the
boy
break
blinked
in
at that
between
girl
the two was
15 times.
a second or two
Okay.
that it paused.
Sure.
Wasn't very long.
After the shooting, Cordova and Johnson sped off in their car as first responders rushed to the scene.
And that's where he messed
Grab
up.
your seatbelt, okay?
He sped off in the car.
Denver Police Department, okay?
So now you an accessory to murder, bro. And she in that slump, bro. 15 times, gang.
Here's the scene from another perspective.
She already gone?
Here, I'm just
They
gonna
got
put some
there?
pressure on her. She's up here.
I'm trying to see.
Hey, she took quite a few.
She took quite a few rounds.
She's the only victim.
She's the only victim.
Let me see if I can find an ID in her purse. Yeah. I don't know how you want to do this. You want to put the seat back so we can get
Damn, it's a car seat in the back, bro. Like somebody kid could have been in that car, bro. And you just blinking up cars, bro. Cause you thirsty to be savage. You thirsty to be gangster. You just looking for a reason. You know what I'm saying? That's like these niggas nowadays, boy. These niggas be looking for ops because they think having an op is part of the street nigga uniform. So I gotta have ops. I gotta be in tour with motherfuckers. Because if not, if I'm not in tour with nobody, if I ain't got no ops, oh, I'm not a gangster. So I gotta go create problems with motherfuckers. Talking about some, they might have tapped what? Like,
Is there anything behind the seat? No.
Call electric. Hang on, I got it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find an ID.
why they
Is there
not
more than
getting her
anybody
out
else?
the
No, it's
car?
just one
She
person.
already
Could you hold that
checked.
open while I look through it, please? Thanks.
Okay, grab the scoop real quick.
Check in this pocket.
160, I got 7 gunshots to the front.
Oh, 7. She got hit 7 times, bro.
Nothing.
With an AR-15, that's a big shell, bro.
Northbound or southbound off ramp wheel.
You coming head first?
And it ain't like she couldn't call the ambulance or nothing. I'm pretty sure she was slumped right there, bro. Like, this insane, gang.
You have to head out towards the cap. And then you do head toward me.
How they taking so long to
Has
get
been
her?
completely shot out.
How they taking so long to get her out the top, bro? Like, they be moving slow as hell, gang.
So that's 2 out of, like right there.
License plate, that's probably hers.
That's the same one as the on the back.
Okay, that's probably hers.
Another angle shows Pamela being loaded into an ambulance. Now, we won't show that part because it is graphic,
Right.
but here are the moments leading up to it.
It was up the back.
Nothing.
Hey, Jared, did you need the northbound or southbound off ramp closed? MC1.
Rushed to the hospital. She died several days. Even though Pamela was rushed to the hospital, she
She
died
was not
several
rushed
days.
to the hospital. Y'all y'all was calm. Y'all was overly calm, bro. Y'all ain't come up. Boop, boop, boop. She got gunshots. Okay, get on stretcher, go. Y'all ain't do that, bro. They don't never do that, bro. They always just be sitting there, let's find the ID. The fuck you looking for an ID for? Worry about that later. She's dying. Why don't we save her life and then worry about identifying who she is? Like, what does that have to do with anything right now? It got her life in danger, folks. You supposed to be trying to get her to safety and get her to doctor care so they can, you know what I'm saying? But they don't be giving no fuck about that, bro. They only concern, especially when the police pull up, gang, they only concern is to catch who did it, folks. They don't care about saving your life. They don't care nothing about that. That's why they looking at gunshot shells and all that stupid shit before they even get the girl out the car. You know what I'm saying? if that was my mama, I would have sat on my mama's lap. I would have made whatever I had to do. I would have got to the ambulance. They don't be giving a fuck about that, bro.
Meanwhile, investigators were still working to track down the suspects involved in her shooting. The next day, a Denver police officer spotted a car wanted from a separate incident. There had been this gang shooting at a McDonald's where multiple shots were fired. And at the time, the cop didn't realize this car was also involved in Pamela's shooting. But they did know the people inside needed to be questioned. This led to a small chase, and it's something Nishan Johnson talked about during his police interview.
We're driving, and we get to the light. Police was on side. They get to the side, the back of us. They get behind us. I take a right, they drive. Take a left, they keep following. And then I try to take another right, but the ice was too slippery. So I hit the curb, and that's when they turned the lights on.
Tell me more about the conversation in the car. Who notices the police either on the side of you or behind you?
I mean, we all did, to be honest, because when you're looking at when you at the stop sign, you're gonna look out your window.
Okay.
And then when I looked out the window, I seen the police pull up.
What is the conversation in the car?
You know, really wasn't no conversation in the car, but they could go.
I'm sorry?
I said it wasn't no conversation in no car, but go.
But go?
Yes.
Why was that?
I don't know.
Okay. Earlier you told me because you didn't have a license.
Yeah, like I don't have no license, but that's what they was telling me. You said what was the conversation?
Okay.
You said what conversation did we have while the police was behind us?
And who was telling you to go?
Little bro. He was like, bro, just go. You feel me? I mean,
you feel me?
I don't have no license. You feel me? I'm not finna pull off.
Did little bro say he was hot?
Nah.
Did he
say, like, nigga, go.
Okay.
You know how nowadays this young generation gonna run from the police or do anything from the police.
Right.
You feel me? So. Yeah.
So you listened to him. So you listened to him and you went.
That's how it was. You feel me? Because after they turned on their lights, everybody started panicking.
Tell me how they panicked. How did you know they panicked, Nishan?
Cause you know when police get behind you sometimes, and you know you ain't doing nothing. Like me, when I know I ain't doing nothing wrong, I wasn't really panicking. But what made me really panic was because they was all going like, bro, come on, go. And I don't have a license. I was like, bro, that ain't true. I ain't stopping. Fuck it, come on. And I hit the car and everything. You feel me? So it was like everything would happen so quick. And when he was like, go, bro, go, I was like, all right, fuck it. I don't have no license, none of that, come on.
Police eventually tracked Johnson down to a shed where he was hiding, and that's where they found some incriminating evidence.
They probably found a gun.
Because the we were found in, those shell casings match at our murder scene. Can you explain that to me? And you said nobody's in the shed with you. Okay? You're in there by yourself. But the same caliber shell casing that's in the shed where you're at is the same caliber at our murder scene. Can you explain that to me if nobody handed you anything?
No, nobody handed me nothing.
Okay. He need to shut the hell up.
End up in the shed with you?
He's snitching on himself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gonna cut it?
I don't.
Okay. So I'm asking you, this is your chance to be honest, okay? And I'm not saying you're not. So please don't be offended by that. Mm-hmm. Okay, but I don't know it's not gonna cut it. As I told you before when we first started, it's a homicide investigation. I told you you're not free to leave.
Right.
Okay. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you were there for something or somebody asked you to hold on to something, I need to know. Okay? And not just for myself, but for yourself. You got a kid, right?
2.
You want to see those kids grow up?
Got 2 kids.
Do you want to be able to hold them and not be behind glass when you see them? Or do you want them to come and visit you during yard time?
Ooh,
Again,
they getting
you.
Ooh, them police be knowing how to do it, boy. Them police be getting you. You want to see your kids one day, or you want to go? They be knowing, folks.
But I'm telling you, this is the road we're going down.
But he not the one that
You're digging
blicked the
yourself
girl,
a hole
though.
here. So if you have something, you know something, Nishan, now's the time to tell me. Okay, you tell me you were by yourself when you ran. Nobody else was in that shed. I asked you several times that question. You're adamant nobody was.
Right.
Okay? So it's one of two things. Either you were there at that murder scene, or somebody gave you something to hold on to. So now's your chance to help yourself. Don't dig yourself a hole. You got one foot in this hole right now, Nishan. Okay?
Investigators spoke with Johnson for more than 5 hours on multiple occasions, and honestly, they didn't get very much, but they got even less info from Remy Cordova.
I'm going to advise you of your rights.
I think this the one that actually did.
Leave the room.
That did something.
And you two need to talk about whether or not you want to talk about this investigation or not. Okay?
Mama's stressed out.
You okay, ma'am?
Hell no, she ain't okay.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Stop. The woman next to Cordova in this video is his mom, because remember, he's only 14 years old at the time. As a detective walks back in, you can hear Cordova apologize to his mother.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's still February 21st, 2021. According to that clock, it's now 10:05 p.m. And I've given you and your mom opportunity to talk about this investigation. Let me ask you, did you understand the rights as they have been explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Do you have any conflict with your mom that would prevent her from providing you with guidance and advice about your rights? No? With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to us about this investigation?
No, sir.
No?
No.
But even though Cordova didn't talk, investigators already knew a bit about him.
Right, they already knew.
Because he had a juvenile criminal record and was on police's radar as a gang member. Prosecutors later said that Cordova's motivation in Pamela's murder was to rise up the ranks in this gang world.
That's all he was trying to do, bro. This is what I be saying. This is weird, and it's like dick riding, gang. Oh, I'm really gangster, big bro. I'm finna do it. Look, I really did it. Bro, what? Like, that's the type of time we living in right now, where motherfuckers will do anything, gang. It's not like you going to catch your ops, no bodies and nothing like that, folks. And people can say whatever they want to say about Lil Jeff, King Von, all these little gangster rappers or whatever, gang. For the most part, they was out here sliding on people that was sliding on them. They was blicking at other gang members, not innocent mamas who may have slightly hit their car. And you hopping out and blinking her down 7 times with an AR-15 like it can't be a baby in the back seat. Like, y'all little boys be slow as hell, gang. Slow as a box of fucking chicken rocks, man.
Cordova's case eventually moved from juvenile court to district court because of the severity of the crime. He was charged as an adult with first-degree murder and first-degree attempted murder. That second charge was added because another driver had been in the line of fire when Cordova had fired the shots. Now, that person was not injured, so the charge became attempted murder. In November of last year, Cordova was found guilty. He's since been sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole.
Now he's finna be in jail for the rest of his life from 14 until he dies.
40 years.
Possibility of parole in 40 years. He not gonna get out until he's at least 54 years old. He 14. He'd never go to prom. He'd never go to college. He'd never take the ACT, the SAT. He'd never go back. He'd never go to school. He probably still a virgin, bro. Do your homework. Folks probably still a virgin in there, gang. And you did all that to crack. And that's why I be making these videos, bro, and trying to tell y'all young niggas, gang, this is stupid. There is nothing cool about throwing your entire life away for no reason. It would be stupid if he went and caught a op. You know what I'm saying? If he caught an op and did something crazy, that'd be stupid too. This is the lowest grade of stupid. Like, this is the biggest stupid you can get, folks. Do your homework. You know what I'm saying? Like,
ladies and gentlemen,
We got him. This nigga right here just threw his life in prison, gang. Did you hear what the fuck I just said? He was 14 when he got caught. First of all, he just got sentenced this year. He been in there 4 years fighting the case. It really wasn't nothing to fight. He just in there waiting. For no reason, gang. You lucky it wasn't no baby in the back. It would have been even worse. You lucky, bro, you got an AR-15. This is a war weapon, bro. You just blicking it. You don't know what the fuck you doing with it. You lucky you ain't hit nobody else. You feel me? And your little ass don't even look like you can hold no AR-15. You 14, 100 pounds, gang. Like, come on, bro.
He's since been sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole in 40 years. Nashawn Johnson has also been convicted for his involvement in the case. In June 2023, he was sentenced to 35 years in prison.
And this nigga got 35 years and he ain't do nothing but drive off. You see what I'm saying? How stupid this shit is? One motherfucker got life, the other person got 35 years and he ain't do nothing but drive off. That's what they gonna do to you, bro. First of all, you on the West Coast. I don't know how legal guns are in Colorado. I know it's probably a little more lenient than California. But regardless of the fact, fool, like this was some of the most craziest crash out dumb shit I ever seen on the channel this year, fool. Come on, gang. What's the difference between you and somebody who go blick up a school? What's the difference between you and some person that just randomly go outside of the grocery store and blick up a grocery store for no reason? That's not gangster. If somebody trying to unalive you every day and you get them first, that's a war. It ain't nothing gangster about blicking down no random. You did that to a female at that. A random female that might have hit you, might have hit your bumper, my guy. Come on, folks. That shit wasn't even nothing, man. Your ass smoked. And you better not drop the soap in there, shorty. Cause on bro grade, you been locked up in there since you was 14. I know they didn't test your intelligence. I know your cake's on the line. I know your manhood, you ain't even got no. I know your boyhood ain't got took, folk. I know one of these niggas in that prison and put a man part inside. You're done. We'll see your ass about 2060. You know, by then we probably gonna be teleporting, flying cars. We gonna have chips on our tooth as phones. You know what I'm saying? I will see you in about 2072, something like that. Bye. Have a great time.